Muted the music. That's funny. What's up, everybody? It do be whatever time. Stardew. Stardew's a fun time. It's a good time. Don't get me wrong. Excuse me. Like yawning so much. Ugh. It's alright. I just hear somebody yell already. Always happens when I hit go live. It's like, alright, now's the perfect time to yell at Kit. But it's a holiday today too. I also overslept. That's fun. But yeah, overslept. It's a holiday. There's literally not going to be any jobs that are going to be getting back to me today. So I think I have at least a little bit of leeway to like chill, play some Stardew, stream, of course, and then do another stream later tonight. It should be a good time. Should be a good time. I was also like, oh, Dead by Daylight. We could talk about the Jason stuff and how ooh, people are not happy, but I don't know if they're not happy with behavior, if they're not happy with the license holders. It's probably a mix of both. I feel like a lot of it's being aimed towards behavior, but I think it's more the license holders that they should be upset at. Truth be told. But, yeah. I don't know, we can talk about it as we play. But we're back with more Stardew. Summer's here. So we can go through that. And yeah. Sorry, I'm just waiting to hear if something's going on. Something happened. I just don't know what. Hi, Blossy. How are you? I think everyone's keeping to themselves, so let's go do our thing. Also, there's stuff I need to do. Well, I mean, it's summer, so. Right, hope I'm doing okay. I overslept a little bit, so stream's a little bit late. I'm trying to get better at starting at like 12 or 1 o'clock. That's the goal. That would be nice, of course. Dorado Frenzy has begun in Cindersap Forest. That sounds lovely. Gosh, everything's like everywhere. I was like, I'm missing something. I'm missing my watering can. I was about to say, I'm missing my watering can. Yeah. I'm doing okay for the most part. I think I'm just like I'm trying to like get better at, you know, streaming at a good time and getting stuff done. Especially while I'm still looking for a job. but things don't appear that good, I think is the best way to put things. To be honest, the so I'm gonna pause like real quick before just to talk about this as it's on my brain. I think the reason I've been oversleeping is because I haven't been getting like good sleep at all. And since I haven't been getting any good sleep, it's just made it really, really hard to like actually feel rested throughout the day. And with like the yelling that happens, the ridicule, like it is actually starting to really, really affect me mentally. I'm trying to, you know, feel better, but it is taking a toll, and I would be remiss. Like it would need be known. So what up, Derek? How's it going? Sorry, I'm checking something here. Sorry, I'm checking like one thing because I was like, wait a second. Did I just put this up here? Does this make more sense? It does. Do I not have any? Okay, there's that area right there. I don't know what to do about that area. Okay. Sorry, I was like double checking some stuff here. Okay. So I want to start getting my place all put together. So mixed flower seeds, nice. The problem I'm going to have is I need to figure out what the... Actually, hold on. This could work perfectly. How many does this make? 2? Well, I mean, this gives me an excuse to make these paths, right? Oh, it's just only telling me I can make 1 of each. Okay. But I can make 1 of each path. Because I do need that for crafting. So wood, gravel, cobblestone. That's all been done. So what I want to do is this goes right here. And then I'm going to have to like pick some of this stuff away. We'll have to see. Ooh, actually it looks like I'm going to need to move some of these chests. 3 chests. And in actuality, you can put them here for now. So let me do... Like, let me just grab everything. Grab everything, move it over. My bad, I didn't mean to plant that. Get back. Either somebody just got home, or somebody's leaving right now. It's funny because, like, I can hear them. Like, I can hear a car revving. I don't know. Oh, there's a seaweed. Hold on. That would probably do it. Hold on. Let me go back here, merge. And then anything that doesn't merge, we put right here. probably should have been doing that earlier, but also we're getting row. That was good. It's weird because, like, the garage is, like, right below me. But you can feel the house shake when something's, like, in the garage. Like, you feel the shaking, and it just feels so strange. It's why I really like another reason why I liked living where I used to, because there was no, like, I didn't have to deal with that at all. But them's the brakes. Okay, so I need to do. Sorry, we're gonna do what we need to do here. So according to my little chart here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we place our friendo right here, and then we place another one right here, and then we place another one right here, and that might seem strange, but trust me, there's a good reason for this. I'm not really doing any, like, fences or anything, so it should be okay. But I need to move. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I need to move. And then you're just right there. Okay. So then I need to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen, we are heading to Pierre's today. This is all about setup. We want the setup. That's the big thing. Frankly, I thought I would need these paths. Apparently, I did not. So, that's cool. Okay, so I need to go to Robin's to do some stuff. And then... yeah, we're going to go to Robin's, and then we are going to go to... what's the nuts? Pierre's. And then I also need to double check the... I'm not going to be giving gifts today, but we can run around real quick. There is also some summer forage to get today, so that's going to be great. I know I have my whole, like, caboodle thing right there, but that's fine. Need something built? Not really. I need you. So apparently that is like that. Okay. So we will move you down there. That seems perfect. Can I move the house back? Interesting, I can. No, I think that's proper. What can you build for me, by the way? Stone, silos, mills, sheds, ponds. So I remember from the modded playthrough that we used to have a whole bunch of fish ponds, and I was like, ooh, you can make a pet bowl. That's interesting. I really like the idea of having, like, a ridiculous amount of fish ponds, because you get a whole bunch of roe. I'm not going to worry about that this time around, but it is something to consider. Since it is summer, everyone has different areas that they want to go. So we just ran in there. We got sweet peas, so that will be useful for later. I think that's gonna be the big thing, is I'm gonna need to really stock up on sweet peas. Harvey, Marnie. Do I have any quests? No, deeper in the mines. That's fine. Okay. Whose birthday? So Jass's birthday. Jass likes the fucking fairy roses. I do remember that. What else does she like? She likes milk, coconut, and daffodils. So, oh shoot, put that on a pen. My bad. So I'm not gonna have anything for her except for that. So you want a octopus? Okay. I do have the list of summer fish. So octopus, 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. So I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. Like, we're gonna have to head over there ASAP tomorrow. So I guess tomorrow's a fishing day. Cool. Hello, the shop is closed on Wednesdays. I didn't know that. Hello, you finally beat the first level? No problemo. Cool. Alright, so we got a whole lot of things here. Corn is always a good one. So, luckily the wiki does have, like, the breakdown of how much money everything is. So I'm gonna use that instead of my own thing, which is, I know, crazy, but what we need. In the summer and fall. Okay. We also got hops. Hops can do some good things as well, because we could turn it into... You could usually turn all of this into something, if I recall. So I want to get a few... Let's start with... Well, what's the most profitable? Blueberries look like they're the most profitable. So I want to get, let's say, 20 blueberry seeds. We do need peppers. We do need actually a ridiculous amount of peppers. So 20 peppers, it's a good start. Hops is probably going to be important because then we can start making beer. So I'll grow like 20 of those, and I have an idea of how I'm going to do that. Okay. Summer spangles are actually like really good too. It's good to have a whole lot of flowers. We're probably not going to be selling these, but it's good to have. And then somebody likes poppies, right? I think Penny likes poppies. Makes sense. So like this is gonna be the time where we can really like double down on stuff. Wheat is also okay. We could turn wheat into something. Actually melons. Melons. God dang it, I did the same thing again, where I just clicked the wrong... whatever. I clicked to move it because I want it to, like, fit proper, and then you have me just being a dingus and frickin' selecting the wrong thing and just wasting money. That's fine. That's fine. I have a bad habit of doing that. Rainbow shells, though. Ooh. I do like the rainbow shells. Red starfish is pretty good. Yeah, we'll probably just have to go fishing then tomorrow. But I based on how I have my layout, I think we'll be okay. All things considered. Hello, little ones. Want to be like your big brother? You're looking for Aunt Marnie? No. I know somebody who is looking for Marnie. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I have to befriend her to do it. I did find, so I did some research, just because I don't want to be like completely blind with everything that's going on in this game. I did look up some stuff for 1.5 and 1.6, which are the two patches that I missed. And I think as we're doing this playthrough, we'll also see 1.7 like as it happens, because the whole gist for 1.7 is it's going to be done when it's done. And fair point, fair play. That works for me. So we'll get to see that, but I wanted to get like a little taste of like stuff that I missed. I believe that the last time I played Stardew, which was the modded playthrough, that was during 1.5. So I've completely missed 1.6. But reading on the 1.5 stuff, I'm very much aware of all of the 1.5 stuff. Is there an option to like, I was thinking about this for me accidentally constantly selling the frickin' stuff. No, okay. Really, there's only been 2 forages. That's interesting. Oh well, we'll just keep going here. Oh, hello. Cool. Yeah, we got a bunch of trash and everything, but as we like expand on this, like this will be better. Okay, so my idea with the trellises is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we can just kind of go from there. I'll put these just in the middle. That feels okay. Blueberries, we could do closer. And honestly, I could just kind of fill this up. I should have bought 21 of each. Feels like that was a missed opportunity, that I should have bought 21 of each. But that's fine. And then let's do... our sad sack of 10 melons that I accidentally, did. All right, but now that we have the upgraded watering can, we can actually get these watered more efficiently. This from down here. Makes it easier. Salmon berries are going to be our saving grace for a bit. Luckily, we do get access to one of my favorite areas relatively soon, so I am excited. Rainbow trout frenzy. I don't know if I really care about these frenzies that are happening. I really don't know if I do care. Because, like, okay, they're cool and all, but am I really gonna need to go out of my way for, like, rainbow trout and such? I don't know. Okay. I'm starting to feel exhausted. Don't care. Eat a salmon berry. Everything will be fine. That up. Put that up. Spice berry is gonna be fine. Red starfish. Gold ore is kind of cracked, not gonna lie. Sell these 2, and boom. So, like, this is just gonna be our days, is watering all this. Let's also pour this. So what do I want to get done? I mean, there's social, like, there's, once again, like, befriending everybody. We should be able to, like, really get cruising. I could also just start getting set up for later. There's also quality crops. I did miss out on quality crops because you need gold parsnips, and I didn't really care about it yet. Um, yeah, because what, I only have like 2 gold parsnips or something like that. How many gold parsnips do I have? I have 1. I did really good at holding on to those. I always forget about the community center, I'm gonna be honest. So, we'll get it done at year 2. I don't really care. Crafts room is interesting. Oh, you know what? Did I not put a place for trees? Well, okay, looking at that, I realized that I do have some trellis areas. Where is the place that I would put for trees? There's a place I put here for beehives, I know that much. Do I not have any place for trees? This creation? Hold on, I could put it down here. Right? If I get rid of these. Sorry, I'm checking my my whole thing. Hold on. If I move this down here, move this over here. Did I move this? No. Okay, hold on. It has to be down. Well, actually, hold on. I need to reorganize my scarecrows. Because I think what I want to do is... yeah. Listen, give me like 2 seconds, chat. Oops. Shift. Shift is fine. Y'all can't see like what I'm doing, but to me this makes sense. Right? Because then I have a whole area for trees, right? I put this like right here. Wait, is this split up into perfect 2x2 sections? Or I could move this down further. Actually, moving this down further makes the most sense. Y'all can't see what I'm doing. I'm using the Stardew Valley Planner. It's like one of my favorite things when I play this game. So that way I have an idea of like what the actual farm will look like in the future. So I'm just like a big fan of symmetry. It's like my favorite. So if I place this right here, no. I'd have to go 1 up. That's fine. Well, actually, hold on. If I put this one right here, put you... I can actually cover that, which is hilarious. If I put you right here. That is decent coverage. Okay. And then you go right here and right here. Okay. That's good. And then we do the same thing on the bottom. So I put you right there. You right there. You right there. And then you right there. Okay, cool. Save, please. There grows, and then all the trees go over there. Okay. I totally forgot about how trees and everything work. So let me go do that real quick. Because we do have some tree seeds. And I don't remember what the deal is with how you plant the trees. I think there's something that you have to do. But what I want to do... Well, hello. I'll take that. Mountain totem? That works for me. Cool. So I have it like right here. So yeah, this is perfect. So what I wanted to do is it lines of 3 that I wanted to do? Sorry, I'm like taking a look at this. Just want to be sure. We start down here, I think is the best way to do it. He says, hopefully. Okay, so this should be 1, 2, and then we have this right here. So it goes 1, 2, 3, space, 1, 2, 3, space, 1, 2, 3, space 2. Listen, we need these trees. I think they still grow. There's still the mahogany seeds I need to worry about, but looking at this, I actually have a good idea of what I'm going to do with those. So if I need to chop these down, that is fine. So it goes up here. So how many rows do I have? 1, 2. I gotta like be precise. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I could do, hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then the rest we could do is mahogany. I don't know how big the mahogany trees are. But I know I have like a few of those seeds somewhere. Pretty sure I have some of their seeds somewhere. Yeah, okay, there we go. So I don't know how a mahogany tree works or how it looks. So I'm going to plant these and hopefully they grow. And that's the ultimate plan, is I just want these to grow. I don't know if there needs to be space in between them. If they do, then that's fine. But I think something like this should be fine for now. Have to discuss more with the Stardew Valley experts, but cool. And then tomorrow we're gonna just grab our fishing rod and go get a cactus. A cactus? An octopus. I don't know why I said cactus. Because we do need to fish up one of everything. And also, on top of that, you know, community center stuff. I should actually be paying attention to the community center. I really have this bad habit of being like, I don't need to worry about that. But we'll worry about that later. As I say. Fiberglass, that needs bait. So let me do this. I do have bug meat, and bug meat turns into bait, right? Bada bing, bada boom. Give me all of that. Is that my first time making bait? It is. Cool. I do need to start working on this. Cactus and octopus are not the same thing, potato chip. I know. I'm just dumb. Okay. We need to make it straight to the ocean. Don't I have a totem? Yeah. So we're going to use the totem. We're going to teleport down there. We're going to catch an octopus. We have to give it to Jody. And then go from there. While I'm down there, I should probably drop off a catfish. Leek, amethyst, tulip. You know, just get everything for all the peeps who need it. Is Pam the one that wants the parsnip? Is that what I'm remembering? Yeah, Pam wants the parsnip. Okay. Okay, so we use this. I haven't used one of these in like ages, but it just teleports us to the beach. To the statue right there. Trilobite. Oop. We will fish, and we have to fish till 1 p.m. to find out an octopus. Just gotta get lucky. We will find some fish that we've never caught before. I do remember that octopi get really... I'm not gonna lie, I like moved my mouse and things just went south right there. I'm so sorry, fish. You could have been great. Red mullet. The gold one. Tilapia. Deluxe bait. Deluxe bait's cool. We could probably use it. I'm looking for pools of water. What's that? Somebody just called a name. I'm like listening just in case like I'm being called for any reason. Because I don't want to be. I'm also just double checking stuff. I feel like I need to fish deeper into the ocean. This feels like the right thing to do. Also, let's just give you a catfish right now. Helps out. This feels octopi. This feels like an octopus. Actually a tilapia. Sometimes I'll be fine, sometimes I'll know what I'm doing. I think octopi, like, they just... The bar goes, like, everywhere, I think. I don't fully remember. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I just... My hope for today is just to let me just do my thing. It's Memorial Day. I think my dad celebrates Memorial Day. Quote unquote celebrates it. I don't know how the best way to describe it is. Mostly because his parents, I believe, used to serve. You know, I don't fully know like what he does or like if he cares enough. I don't really know. I do know it was talked about today or yesterday. It's like, hey, tomorrow's Memorial Day. It's like, all right, cool. Got it. So. That's an octopus. That's an octopus. There's no way we're gonna be getting that. I felt that in my bones of like, no way. Like I would need a better... I would need a better bobber. Or I need a better rod, actually. Halibut. I was so pissed because yesterday there was like no hot dog buns in any stores because everyone's celebrating Memorial Day the next day. Yeah, we had hot dogs yesterday. We didn't even have hot dogs today. We had them yesterday. So like, I don't know. The thing is, like, when it's a holiday, so I'm very used to like working holidays. That's the thing. With my two most recent jobs, I haven't like had to work holidays, so it's been a little bit different in that aspect. But for the most part, like I will end up being the one who's like, "Yep, I guess I'm working holidays. Yep, I'm gonna do that too." So when you get to the holiday season, and holidays, it's not just like Christmas and like Thanksgiving and stuff. Like we're also talking, you know, Memorial Day, Labor Day, that sort of stuff, because a lot of places are closed on those days. And I know that. And I also know that, like, you know, most employers are not going to be reaching out at that point and being like, hey, we're going to hire you on this stuff on this day. Like, I was afraid when I went downstairs to like talk to my dad real quick and like get everything to drink for today. I was fully expecting, like, I was going to be like, oh, so they're gonna ask me, you know, if I've heard back from anybody, and like people would be crazy to reach out today. There's even my dad's like friend who he I've like applied through and everything. And like if they like I was expecting some sort of conversation about work, and I am just like standing there like literally just like, please don't ask. Please don't ask, because like literally I know today it's not gonna happen. Literally I know today it's not gonna happen. No, like luckily I haven't been like asked about it or like talked to. So like good shit. Oops, too far. This memory. I mean, there is a chance for like tomorrow to be really good. Tomorrow, Wednesday. So yeah, there's a few places. I thought everyone was gonna get hamburger buns. Honestly, hamburgers are the way to go. The hot dogs that they make here are a bit better than, you know what, that's Sam's like gift. All right, Jody, you are not getting a octopus because I don't have a good rod for it. Is there any like fish stuff I need to do? Oh, I do need to get a catfish. Interesting. Night fish. Specialty fish. We can't do that yet. Crabfish, sardines, tuna. So we do have tuna and tilapia. And lake fish. Okay, cool. No octopi. It's fine. We can drop off a tuna. Oh, hello. Ahoy! Come in, make yourself at home. Aye, that's good stuff there. The fish go crazy for it. Just make sure to wash your hands good after dipping them in those juices. The aroma has been known to linger for up to 7 weeks, miss. So, you've been catching a lot of fish? Yes, I have. Yes. Ah, lady after my own heart. You can always count on a lady who fishes. That's what me old Peppy used to say, at least. Well, keep it going. If you can catch every fish in these waters, I've got a special prize waiting for ye. Everything okay? Aye, well, business has been tough lately. It's all started about the same time that old community center fell to ruin. Me fish just don't sell like they used to. I've been working double time just to make ends meet. No time for my own projects, but if things pick back up around here, I might have the time to show you something. Yep, she's back there, an old friend that's seen better days. Hey, my dear, sausage and a hot dog bun like a normal person, but get some still bread. Yeah, interesting. Someday, miss, you'll see what I mean. Yeah, we'll just sell these. Tuna and tilapia we need, so I will just sell. Honestly, that was pretty darn good. Blood bobber, yeah, iridium rod. Iridium rod is what we're looking for. Also, I guess like as we do these, we just get more bobbers. So I don't know how that all works. Oh, hi, Alex. That's not where I came from, but that's fine. Oh, hi. It's Volika, right? Yep, that's my name. I'm just enjoying this great weather, Volika. Hey, go long. I got it. I'm a great catch. Never mind. Nice try. I'm going to be the first professional gridball player from Stardew Valley. There's no doubt in my mind. I already led my school's team to the regional playoffs. Now I'm just training and getting stronger so I can claim my spot on the roster of the Zuzu City Tunnelers. You just wait. Sounds great. I believe in you. You're really arrogant. Damn. Thanks, Volika. I'll remember that. No problemo. Haley is right there. Just keep going. I mean, I'm gonna need the iridium rod if I'm gonna get the octopi, so. Women fear me, fish love me, or whatever the quote is. Rah. No, I had to take a second to like listen because there was something I was hearing out of my like, I don't know if someone's yelling or if somebody, or maybe it's Strawby who's like trying to say something funny. I have no idea what I was hearing, but it was weird. Oh, there's a sweet pea here. Cool. Fucking fumble Volika, the street team still butterfingered it. Listen, Volika don't play sports. Kit doesn't even play sports. I feel like, do I want to max out fishing like ASAP? I feel like maxing out fishing ASAP is a good idea. Pam, here's a parsnip. Pam's at 4. That's ridiculous. I can't believe I have Pam at 4 already. All right, George, here is your leak. I'm so happy. It looks like another gloomy day. I don't think it's that gloomy. Where's Evelyn? Evelyn... no, everyone's exercising. Put up Lewis. I'm glad that you do all the grocery shopping here. Don't click on them, Kit. Do not click. Radish seeds? Like, a part of me is just like, maybe I just want to make some more. Like, corn is probably really good still, too. I'm not going to have enough for 20, though, because I need 3,000. Let's just get some radishes. Alright, I can give this to Emily. There you go. I didn't really like Pam like that, but go off. Wasn't it when we played the modded stuff, right? I think when I played modded Stardew, didn't we have the Hot Pam mod? I'm pretty sure I had the Hot Pam mod because I thought it would be funny. Also, where is Evelyn? This is right there. There's Demetrius. There's gonna be a lot of Stardew that we're gonna be doing eventually, like as time goes on. Spiceberry. Linus, do you like spiceberries? No. The hell do you like? I need to go to the community center. What am I doing? Run! And then we gotta water the plants. So, that'll happen later. Alright. Well, based on the fact that I'm not getting any angry text or anything like right now, we should be fine. Okay. So... ocean fish. Red snapper and a sardine. Okay. I completely forget about this. Like, I focus so much on, like, building up the farm and making it look pretty. That I completely forget that the community center is a thing. We will have to do a Joja run eventually. I've already done Joja, but there you are, Evelyn. Here you go. Absolutely marvelous. I'm so happy. Good for you. Where is Sam? Stardew, stop being a bum. Well, yeah, no, there's a lot that I need to, like, actually get done, so... Like, we'll probably do a few, like, starter runs, like, in the future. We could just talk to all of them, just to be happy. No gummies for Vincent. Crazy. I was actually, so, yesterday after Kirby Air Ride, I ended up going through and, are you angry at me? Oh, you commented on my hat. That's funny. Shane will get it nicer later. Real talk though, where is Sam? Sam's not... No, Alex is the one that works the stand. I feel like Sam's up here. No, but I was going through a lot of the, oh my gosh, whatever it's called. Is Sam down here? No. Where in the hell is Sam? I'm just gonna do one more once around and then I'm going. So, Retro Achievements. I was looking on their website and I've, like, there's a bunch of games on there that I want to play for, like, the achievement's sake. But then at the same time, like, I've also noticed that there's so many games that I want to play on there. And there's so many games that I have for Steam and, like, on a console that I want to play too. So... But I actually do think that I can make it all work. It's just going to take time. There's Sam. He's down by the beach. I do like that. Okay, I need to water my crops. We should be fine. Yeah, no, there's a lot of games on my radar of, like, we're gonna play this, we're gonna do that. It will happen. I will say, it will indeed happen. I just gotta, you know, be a bit more proactive on things. I'm gonna just do this real quick, just to... I like how I'm holding on to coral for some reason. I had more melon seeds that I just totally forgot about. That's fine. Spiceberry, trilobite. Okay, let's throw this into here. And mussel. There's a hua. Okay. This. Just gotta plant these just down here. And then as far as the radishes go, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. I should have bought 21 again. Why do I keep buying 20? It's so weird. Whatever, Kit. Part of me thinks that I should just kind of focus on fishing right now. Just because I feel like that's going to be the big... The big moneymaker. We'll see. But yeah, sorry, what I was saying though is there are a bunch of games that I have that I'm like, yeah, I'm super excited to actually like play a whole bunch, to make videos on. It will happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. So something else, so there's a lot of like working pieces right now. I am gonna be so busy for, oops, I was facing the wrong way. I'm gonna be really, really busy for the next few days in between streams and so on and so forth. So I've talked about the fact that I don't have like any editing experience at all. I am going to, oops. I'm going to figure out a way to get like the shorts to be more consistent. That's one thing that I want to do. But there is more that I want to get done that I'm super excited about. So. There was an earthquake during the nights. Yep. There sure was. I know what that earthquake is. A lot of stuff to do. A lot of stuff. It is storming. Queen of sauce. I already know how to cook an omelet. That's great. Also, look at that. It is raining. Figured I'd give you this recipe I had laying around. Try not to burn it. Friday. Greetings, Olika. It's our pleasure to inform you that your farm will be featured in next week's up-and-coming column of Stardew Valley Tribune. Congratulations, we're impressed with your quick progress. Stardew Valley team. Olika, this is embarrassing. I lost my lucky purple shorts. I'm telling you because I think I can trust you. If you find them, please bring them back to me discreetly. I'll pay well. Thanks, Mayor Lewis. So yes, the good old purple shorts that everyone just puts in... Whoops. The purple shorts that everyone just puts on the display and gets the free 750 points, but I want to get first place. So, not going to do that. However, I did find out that there's some stuff. Put it in the stew of doom. I've heard about that. I'm not one to joke around in these games. I'm going to be honest. I really am not. So, we'll see. We'll see what I do. I need... Can I make lightning rods? No, I need bat wings and refined quartz. Okay. Let's start. I am going to need these lightning rods, like ASAP. Let's get this going. Made quartz and go from there. There is the recycling machine. That is something to consider. Not joking around at all. Not exactly in this playthrough. Also, I'm going to put a chest in... Because here's the thing. I want to befriend everybody. immediately Blossy, because once I befriend everybody, like, we're set. We don't have to worry about losing favor or what have you, right? Hold on, I gotta be right back real quick. There's a little bit of yelling, but I'll be fine. Be right back. You know, I really must say, it is very depressing going downstairs, helping out, doing, you know, trying to be helpful around this house, at least as much as I can, so I'm not on everyone's bad side. And Jack be nimble, Jack be thick. Depends. Cool. And I go downstairs. I'm not the one being yelled at, but help out with groceries, put stuff away, and my own mother just keeps her distance from me and just decides that she can't even look at me in the eye because of my hair. I even shaved. I shaved, my hair is combed back and everything. I'm trying to, at least around the house, like make it quote unquote bearable for her. There's nothing. There's nothing I'm going to do is going to make my mom happy. Unless I'm being like a millionaire or like making decent money. I don't think a single thing is going to make that woman happy. Here's the crazy part. Sorry, I know I talk about job stuff a lot, but like I just want it to be known. Here's like the absolute crazy part about the situation. Excuse me. I, applied to jobs that like pay a lot less and they're not like the most high-end sort of jobs, okay? Like just because I need something, right? I need something and there's no reason to be like, I'm going to be well, there's a few reasons to be like a little bit picky with jobs because you could just get really, really screwed over. Which is why like there's been 2 job offers that I've had that I've like I can't take just due to how like sketch the place is. Okay. Like that's just like the truth of the matter. But like I'm gonna get a job, right? Like I'll be looking, I'll finally get a job and I'll be like, this is what the job is. And then she's gonna tell me to leave it. Because that like almost universally happens where it's like, oh, this is the job that you got? No, that's a bad job. You need to leave and find a better one. And it's like, what do you mean better? Oops. Like in the case of the jobs that I've applied for that like I'm like 90% confident that I will get the job there. Do they pay well? Really? Is there room for growth in like maybe one of them? Are they going to pay overtime? Yes, which is like great. But like, I'm going to come home and be like, hey, I got the job for this place. And then you're going to be like, you got to leave that place and you're going to find something better. It's like, you've been wanting me to find a place to work for ages. What do you mean? It'll be what it is. It's just frustrating. It's kind of funny seeing how like my like commentary, quote unquote, has changed since moving back. Like it is intense. The slingshot. I don't know if anyone actually uses this thing, 'cause I surely don't. All these breaking 2, so we should be okay. Oh, we got the little fluffy things. The reason that we're down here is actually for bat wings, so. Once I get a better weapon, though, that would be great. I'm about to fight a bunch of bats. Bat coming in from above. See it. Come on. There should be more of you, I'd imagine. It shouldn't just be one at a time. There we go. Oh, there's 3 of them now. 4 of them. They're on the way. Except one of them's deciding that I'm not worth their time. Perfect. 6? Yeah, that's 6. So I can actually make what I want to make. Which are the lightning rods. Oh, we'll just get to the next, whatever it's called. Fluffy things. Pick that up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Quickly. It must be picked up. I just feel like I'm doing no damage, though. It's a frozen tear, so Sebastian's actually going to be happy now. I don't remember if, Mr. Wizard... I feel like somebody likes bat wings, maybe. I just don't remember who. Somebody does. Eat a straw, salmon berry. The salmon, it's delicious. Okay, so something else that I noticed. So I was like, when I was getting food yesterday after Kirby Air Ride, I went downstairs, checked like the fridge, checked like the freezer, just tried to see what I could make. Ended up making a little sandwich, right? And I'm like looking through for like some sauces or something. I'm like, oh, okay, there's quite a few sauces in here, but you know, I'll just take a look, see what they got. And there's one sauce that's like hiding in the back. And, you know, I see it. I'm like, okay, never seen this sauce before here. Let's see what we're looking at. It's a lemon butter sauce. And as far as I'm aware, I feel like lemon butter sauce gets used for fish, right? I think a lemon butter sauce gets used for fish. Maybe for something else. Like, I don't know if it's like for chicken or something. I really don't know. But I was very... Can I get through this, by the way? No. Okay. This stuff for it is seafood, right? Okay, that's what I thought. Because I was really confused. Because I saw... That's bad. Like, I went to... So I went downstairs, saw the lemon butter sauce, and then, like, just didn't parse it for a bit, and then read it again, and then I was like, wait a second, that's for seafood. But I don't know why they have it, because I'm the only person here, as far as I'm aware, that loves seafood. And, yep, well, one of our hops died. Unfortunate. I don't know what that said, but that's fine. I mean, I guess it could be used for chicken, but probably more of a marinade and not necessarily like a dipping sauce. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I saw that and I was like, this seems odd. Oh, you know what? I can make 2. Let's go do this. Make a few lightning rods here. That way our stuff doesn't just immediately die. Can I sell? Okay, can't sell it there. Maybe I can go to the Adventurers Guild. I don't know how long this is going to take, but pretty much going to do this. Throw in the thing and just go. Lightning rod. Yeah, I'm going to head over to the Adventurers Guild because I wonder if I could sell my extra rings there. I don't remember. Come on, I know you can finish up. It's scary seeing the lightning in this game. Especially make a sesame bologna sandwich or something. Maybe, like I might do it for like a ham sandwich. Like I was thinking about it. I was like, do I want to make like a ham sandwich with this and see what happens? Not sure. Alright. Lightning rod right there. Alright, lightning rod immediately gets struck. I'll have a battery pack soon. Yeah, while I was downstairs, like helping out with the groceries, I was planning on like asking my mother, like, hey, saw this lemon butter sauce, like what's the reason for it? But I feel like I would be responded to with disdain. So I kept quiet. Alright, question for you. You do take the ring. Okay. You also do sell some like some interesting stuff. Like Claymore, low speed. Defense and some weight though, but the cutlass is kind of cracked. 917. Steel small swords 4-8. Like that's pretty good. We also have a bunch of slimes to go. And right now, money is on the menu, so. Every time there's a lightning strike, it's scary because that might mean something's dead. And if something's dead, it's sad times. Also, I've been like criticized by my mom lately to be like, because she's like, you need to learn how to cook. I just kind of sat there quietly, like, or stood there quietly, like, yeah, can. You want me to try it on a sandwich, Blossy? Is that what we're about to learn? Do I need to go and try it on a sandwich? Realistically, I want to make another lightning rod, so. Emily Haley. You need to learn how to cook. You burned down the air fryer yesterday. That was a few days ago, actually. But yes, you're not wrong. That's why I'm like, what's the reason for this? Because you should know, like, normal butter on a sandwich is only good when the bread is toasted in it. Maybe. Listen, we could try it for science, right? I don't think it hurts that bad. We'll see. Listen, I would like one more lightning rod. One more lightning rod. Please. Thank you. Put it right there, and now we're good. Ah, the arrow's in the way, but lemon, who put sliced lemon on their sandwich? I don't know. Like I said, we could do crazy things. Glowstone ring, huh? The science experiment is gonna blow up something. Now, Blossy, you're totally right. However, what's living off the land have? Okay, fishing seems like it could be good. Yo, look at that, we got a battery pack. Hell yeah. Now I need to water everything. I need to find my watering can. I guess the other thing I need to figure out, though. Well, what do you put on your ham sandwich normally that could emphasize a quota? What do you put on your ham sandwich normally, though? It could emphasize a quota where it puts the right stuff in there. I don't put too many. I don't really put condiments on anything. Like, I'll put mayo on the bread. But normally, like a sandwich bun, pepper jack or Swiss cheese, depending on what I find. Mayo on the bread, and then the ham or like turkey. I'm not exactly like a condiment sort of person. Like, I mean, I'll put ranch on some stuff, right? That's really it. Sorry, I'm not like a quote-unquote normal condiment person. That's what I probably should be saying. Because like I'll put blue cheese on things, or like ranch, or like there was like a Caesar sauce. It wasn't even like a Caesar dressing; it was like a seasoned sauce. Thousand Island. Like I kind of like the quote-unquote more adventurous sauces. So. I think this can go, that's that. Trilobite. I feel like the thing that I need to do is just... Oh, it's Jess's birthday, so we do need to give something to Jess. We talking about sauces? Yeah, I found a random lemon butter sauce that's in the that's in my mom in like the fridge. And I was trying to figure out what it's for because knowing my family, they don't like fish at all. So since they don't like fish, like I'm trying to figure out like what the purpose of it would be. Need seaweed to rub on my sore tooth. convince the man that he should put on a ham sandwich? Blossy, you don't even need to convince me. Like, I'll do it. Convince the man. It's like, yeah, done. Cool, you did it. Alright. Evelyn. Go. Back to George. Snip to him. What are you doing for cumin seaweed? That's Demetrius, actually, so it's her dad. This is Vincent's house. This isn't Jess's house. Jess is over here. Because it's Marnie's kid, right? Hello. Happy birthday. Look at the shorts. They're there. For a second, I thought that was a wizard hat for Shane. I was going to be really confused for a bit. Oh, actually, I could put both of those in the community center. It's not that bad. Not bad of an idea. That's for sure. Let me go do that, actually, super quick. No octopi this morning. We'll probably have to do like a really quick run, but I also, if I want to get the octopus, excuse me, I would need to, what would I do? I would need the iridium rod. So I think we'll just do a whole bunch of that stuff. Pantry. This is the crops. This is the foraging down here. What does this unlock? The bridge? That's fair. Summer. What does the bridge repair even do? That's to the... That goes like to the quarry area, right? I think that's what that does. Let's drop some stuff off and then we'll be good. Are you gonna be selling ice cream, Alex? Good for you. Hello, I have some donations. A starfish, a jade, a frozen tear, a trilobite, elvish stuff. Oops. Now give me my reward. No. Collect rewards. Starfruit seeds, not bad. The Fisherman Act 1, text Gordy. How do you catch so many fish for me? It takes me forever. You must make the choice to become a true fisherman, and over time your fishing speed will increase. So you're saying that improving my fishing skill will make me fish faster? Correct. One day you may even learn the secret to creating your very own bobbers, improving your mastery even more. Now be gone. Sounds great. How deep do the mines go? This question has been pondered by many Stardew Valley explorers over the years. The truth is, no one really knows, or at least they aren't telling anyone. Unfortunately, many of those who venture deep into the mines never return. However, there have been a few bold adventurers who have traveled deep into the mines and have resurfaced with interesting reports. Apparently, there are 3 distinct areas in the mine, each with unique monsters and treasures. Some adventurers speak of a gigantic underground lakes and strange creatures, but none of those claims have been proven. Shocking. Frankly, I'm just gonna put this stuff over here. Also, if you make the sandwich with ham, use Swiss cheese. I'm generally doing research on this. I want to know. Okay. Swiss cheese, ham, sandwich, and lemon butter sauce. Bird. Another book. Stones. Frankly, I don't need stones. Mr. Willie. William, sir, I have a catfish for you. All right, so I think my first thing I want to do is buy everything from Willie first, and I think that's just going to involve fishing. So let's just get the fishing stuff out of the way. So we'll just keep fishing till the cows come home. I literally just got rid of stone, and you're telling me that there's more stone? Cool. Let's see what the deluxe bait's like. Pickles and mayo too. If you don't like pickles, I'm gonna have to shave off your eyebrows. So I actually do like pickles, so please don't shave off my eyebrows. Secondly, there are no pickles in this house. Is that wasting my bait? Damn. Mayo, though, I can do mayo. Bro, give me something that's not seaweed. Don't notice a size difference. Do we want to talk about Jason and DBD, by the way? I know we're not playing DBD, but, like, do we want to talk about it? And how, like, tomorrow's gonna go. I'm not gonna be playing it tomorrow, of course. Like, I'm not gonna be playing the PTB, but oh my gosh, the stuff I've seen from creators who have been playing it, it is something. It sure is something. You know what, we'll talk about it for a bit. Why not? Because I'm here. So, some creators from Dead by Daylight, they just got access to, like, early stuff for Jason, right? I'm not even talking about the teaser. The teaser is what it was. It's really cool. I think I do agree with a lot of people that they should have just, like, not said anything about it. By not saying anything, like, they just the Dead by Daylight account would just randomly do the stream and then 13 hours later, like, Jason happened. I think that would be cooler. But, like, there's a lot of people who are like, yeah, no, they... The flip side of that is, would people watch that if it's Dead by Daylight? And I think because it's closer to the anniversary, I think people would be, like, intrigued and, like, watch it and try to figure it out. So, hard to say. Does he play good at least? So from the footage, it looks like he has 3 different Moris. He has his base Mori, and then with his power, he technically can Mori you 2 different ways. I think his power seems, if you're playing as killer, sorry, my brain's everywhere. If you're playing as killer, if you're playing as Jason, rather, I think he looks really, really fun. His whole purpose is he can pick up, like, scraps, whether it's, like, broken down windows, or sorry, broken down pallets, or broken down doors, or, like, locker scraps, or even he can pick up, like, specific hooks as well, and he can use them as, like, projectiles to throw at people, throw at survivors. And looking at the footage, it looks kind of like Huntress, but Wesker-esque. It's Huntress in the way that it's like a projectile and it does kind of like arc a little bit. So that is what it is. But it also has Wesker base because if a survivor is injured and gets hit and they're near a wall, they'll get pinned to the wall. Now, it remains to be seen on if a survivor, like another survivor, has to walk up and, like, try to save them from, like, the wall or something, or if, like, they can recover similar to, like, Unbreakable. Like, it's not exactly sure, but, like, they could be pinned to a wall and then just be left there for a while. And then, yeah, there's some special hooks that Jason can use as well to, like, break down and use as, like, ammunition, essentially. The other part of the power is, it's called, I think it's like omnipresent evil or something, or omnipotent evil, where he can essentially just vanish completely from the map and be, like, pseudo invisible. no one can see Jason at this point, and Jason can't see the survivors. And then he has to like rely on footsteps and like sound cues or something like that to find the survivors. And then he would spawn neither next to a pallet, a window, or a door, I think, is what I read. So like power-wise, the way I explained it was, it seems like it's a mix of Huntress, Wraith, Wesker, the Alien, and Spirit. Like that's what it feels like, or looks like rather. Not feels like, I haven't played as Jason yet. That's what it looks like. Now, from a killer standpoint, I imagine killer players having a blast playing as Jason. And honestly, like, seeing the bit of footage I did, Jason looks like an absolute joy to play as, right? Taking things down, jump scaring people. It is that, like, pure horror people want in Dead by Daylight. 10 out of 10 for, like, you know, getting in, like, the horror element. I'm sure when people play the PTV, there's going to be some more things found, and I think it has a potential for Jason to be one of the most powerful killers in Dead by Daylight, bar none. That being said, this looks like a miserable experience for Survivor. It looks like an absolutely miserable experience. Say what you will about like the projectile throwing, like, okay, if you go up against a Jason who doesn't know how to throw the projectiles or something like that, you know, that's going to be one thing. But the fact that he can do that like jump scare sort of thing and just appear next to a pallet, and I think what I was like, I don't know if it's an add-on, I don't know what specifically, but apparently when he gets out of that mode, it just auto breaks the door or the pallet if it's thrown down. Like there's so much like nitpicky things, and once again, the add-ons could definitely like make or break how Jason functions. So with all that being said, he looks like just an insanely powerful killer. You know, good for him, I suppose. But also like, oh man, Survivor side, it looks like the least amount of fun ever. But that's actually not the gripe. Like and once again, most of the Dead by Daylight content creators who are like covering it right now, because they got the early access like aspect for their creator program, they're only focusing on the killer side of things, and like that's fair. You want to know how the power is. You don't want to know how like the play against it as Survivor yet. That's for all of us tomorrow that play on it, except for me because I don't play on the PTB. The thing that people have a big gripe about and actually are like really taken away from the whole Jason being in Dead by Daylight part is there is no, and I mean no fleshed, like it's not fleshed out at all. It really isn't, and I think it's really starting to like dawn on players, just like, did they really want this? They wanted it to be better, but like it's an issue with the license holders, it's not an issue with behavior. I think that's what people have to get through their head. Because the big thing is, none of the Jason iterations, none of the outfits, from what I understand, are like... So, how do I explain this? So it's similar to Ghostface in Dead by Daylight, where the license is the mask, not the character. So essentially the Jason that you're playing as is a different Jason than the one in the movies. So there's no new map, from what it sounds like. There's no new survivors. Need that. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, there's no new map. There's no new survivors. People were expecting Pamela Voorhees to speak to Jason, but since that's in the copyright license for, I think, like the first movie and like so on, there is no like voice lines or anything, and Jason doesn't talk at all, so like that makes sense. But Pamela's doesn't speak to Jason like when playing through it. Like people were expecting like as Jason's hunting, Pamela being like, hunt them down, Jason, do it for mother or something like that. I don't know like the full aspect of what she would say. But that's what a lot of people were expecting. That's not the case. There's no maps. There's no survivors. The outfits look incredibly generic, and like looking at them, I agree. It looks super, super generic. That it's just, it's just a guy wearing the mask, and he just goes by Jason, but it's not Jason. It's so weird. And I think the valid criticism that there are quite a few people like on Twitter and Reddit that have been pointing out, and I actually do agree with this. Like, I would like to know what difference it is. People are wondering how Multiverses got actual Jason, like it's the same Jason from Friday the 13th, and yet BHVR can't get Jason. Like, it has to be just some guy in the mask. And I think the difference, and I'm not for sure, like I'm not a game developer, of course, or anything of the sort. What I would like to say, or think, excuse me, is I think that because Multiverses was backed by Warner Bros., and I think Warner Bros. Is the one that holds the license for the Friday the 13th films. I think because of that, that's why you get like actual Friday the 13th Jason in there. And I don't think that the... I'm trying to think about the best way I want to put this. Isn't one of these a pufferfish? Yeah, I do need a pufferfish. Okay. I might just go straight there, drop off the pufferfish, and then just go. I'll do that real quick. Sorry, what was I saying? That the game that flopped horribly like after a month. Yeah, exactly. But like they got the license to it, and I think it's because Warner Bros. Has it. And I think the Jason universe thing that Behavior has like rights to is through a separate license holder that's not Warner Bros. If they got it through Warner Bros, then that would be one thing, but that's not the case in this case. In this. So with all that being said, like, you're playing as some guy in the mask that looks like Jason, who apparently isn't Jason, or like an alternate universe Jason, and he's not going to have any cosmetics that are from any of the films. That's what like the general understanding is. And you know, does it suck saying that out loud? Yeah, I would say so. Like, people were really hyped for Jason, right? People really wanted I think there's a lot of people who really wanted a good, like, authentic Jason to play as. And unfortunately, that's not what we're probably going to get. And that is what it is. I think that's the big thing, is like, that is what it is. Sam Mason, whose exact mannerisms and looks like Jason. Yes, exactly. Well, at least these are growing. Guess I'm just gonna go back to fishing. Did I make deluxe bait? It's 5 bait and 2 moss, but I don't have the moss. I can buy stuff. I can buy this from Willie. I think that might be the play. I might buy more from him. Friday. So, I'm just gonna head straight there. Actually, hold on. Stardew, are there any that need rain? Let's see. Pufferfish we got, tuna we got, rainbow trout we can't get right now, catfish we can, that's fine. Pike, Sun or wind for the sunfish. Whatever. Red mullet. Octopus. We'll try for octopus. Red snapper. We can get in the rain. It's in the ocean. Okay, that is one of them. And then a sardine. Can I get sardines? No. That was probably some other time. Shads we already got. So... there is something else that we could try to get. I think I do want the iridium rod before I go get it. So, but yeah, overall, I think my general takeaway from just like the first impressions for Jason and DBD is, does he look super cool? Yeah. Yeah, it's Jason. Like, there's not really much you could do wrong. Do some of his outfits suck? Yes. Does his power look cool? Yes, to play as. Will it be fun to go against? Absolutely not. I think it's going to be a miserable experience for Survivor players. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Who knows? Tomorrow is going to be like the time will tell sort of situation. And that's really all there is to it. 10th anniversary, like, I think I'm excited still for the 10th anniversary because it's still going to give a whole bunch of blood points and there's probably still a lot of stuff that we can do. It feels like a letdown. Jason's gonna get nuked after like a month. And it's very possible. Like so far every killer they've revealed since, I think it's since Springtrap, has really been, hey, look at this killer, look at how powerful they is. By the way, no, like, you're not getting super strong character, you're getting him with his legs broken, so. But hey, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. But right now, there's like a lot of discourse for Dead by Daylight right now. Like, I think the argument between Survivor and Killer is like stronger than ever. Like, it is really fierce right now for people arguing between which is stronger, Survivor and Killer, and I know we're playing Stardew, so like I don't know why we're talking about it, but like it just feels like what I want to talk about, so forgive me. Can Dead by Daylight just not be competitive? Because then I don't have to worry about like well, okay, not to the competitive sense where people like do tournaments and stuff and there's leaderboards. Like, trying to win, go for it. If you're trying to win in the game, whether you're a killer or survivor and have to play however you do to do it, like, go for it. I think camping's, you know, dumb, so I'm glad that they put in the anti-camp measures. But, like, if you have to tunnel somebody off the hook, it sucks, but, like, sometimes that's, like, the best way to go about it because... And it's really, really apparent when you're watching somebody, like, as good as playing the game like Slate. I've been watching a lot of Slate content lately. I think out of everyone's DVD that's not a friend of mine, his is like the content that I feel like I can tolerate because he has no connections to BHVR. He has no like contacts or anything like that. He just plays the game, enjoys it or doesn't enjoy it depending on the match, and then just goes from there. Like that's all he is. And it's great to watch. It is really, really fun to watch. You want to rank in casual mode but without like the words and stuff? That's what some people have been like saying, like there should be a ranked mode and there should be a casual mode. The problem is like you're still going to get people who are going to be playing like ranked and like super, super sweaty in the casual mode and then but like not really vice versa in that aspect. Well, hello. I guess I'll take that. +2 attack. Yes. I don't think ranked DBD. Well, people here. That's the thing, Blossy. Is like. So I was actually watching a Slate stream. I actually do, since I have to be up at 5 a.m. anyway to move cars and stuff. Like Slate streams at 5 a.m. my time, so it's perfect. I can, get a drink and just chill, work on some stuff while like listening to his games in the background. And once again, he plays really, really well. He downplays his skill, but I think he does do way better than he thinks. And he's super knowledgeable. Like he's a way better Dead by Daylight player than. There was one game he had recently where it was against an unknown, and the unknown was like slugging to a high degree. And people found out in his chat that it was a VTuber who was on like 2 hours of sleep or something like that, stream, and like was having like a super long stream, and like that was their, I think, excuse. Like that, there's some of their viewers like that was their excuse for why they were playing like that. But then like, and Slate very clearly said like he didn't want to get involved in drama or anything. If that's how they want to play, that's how they want to play. Maybe get some sleep, but like it is what it is. But the VTuber themselves came into the chat after the fact. And in my opinion, made it worse. Like, Slate was very kind about it, but me reading, like, it's the only one time I've, like, read chat, because most of the time I have, like, chat hidden, unless I'm, like, having to mod an echo stream, or, like, I'm talking to people in Flores. But if it's a bigger streamer, like, I'm not really interacting with said chat. Like, that's just, it's not for me, okay? They were saying, and as I say this, you'll realize why I'm bringing this up. They said that the reason why they were playing like that is because they are on the path to being in a top ranking for downs while using the unknown's power. To which I just was like, huh? Exactly, Blossy. I had to like blink a few times and like listen to it, and I'm like, so there's a ranking, there's a leaderboard somewhere on the internet that you have to down people. So the unknown has an ability where he lobs like this, it's called the UVX. He lobs a ball of the UVX, and then it explodes into like a little radius. The first hit, it infects you, and then if the survivor doesn't disinfect by staring at the unknown, they will go down, and they get hit again, then they take damage, and then it's just like a long range projectile to take damage. Essentially, it's just kind of like it's a more skill based like attack, but it's like just a weaker projectile is all it really is. Okay, here's the thing. That I know that's a concept I don't get at all. So here's where this is the logic. Okay, in order to get more downs with the projectile, they have to slug. They weren't trying to hook anybody or anything. They're literally just keeping the players on the ground, hoping that their teammates will get them back up, and then just constantly use the projectile to keep getting more downs. So they're just farming downs. They're not even trying to win. They're just going to farm downs and play super scummy, so that way that raises this leaderboard rank. But why? And it's the same issue I have. There's a pretty popular like Dead by Daylight streamer who they're doing a win streak with Blight, and they've lost the win streak like twice. Or like I think they hold the record for it, and like there's like a big controversy sort of thing because they played against some friends unknowingly, and the friends perfectly countered the build, and it was like the first loss after like 2,000 games and stuff. And I'm just sitting here and being like, but why are you trying to hit this leaderboard thing for Dead by Daylight? Like, it gives you, like, it's the same thing. It's the sports thing. Because if there was a monetary incentive, like you got top 10 in a game, and you actually get money for or some sort of prize for being in that top 10, Okay, you know what? I'm not saying anything bad. Go for it. Do it. Get your, like, grind. Play however you want. If it's giving you like $1,000 for being in first place, fuck it. Do it, right? And you see that a lot in sports. Like the best sports players, they get like big salaries and stuff and so on and so forth. But Dead by Daylight doesn't have that. It doesn't have that at all. It's just playing the game and hoping that you win based on your skill. And then if you don't win, you move on to the next game. But you don't get anything for that leaderboard. Second of all, and I mean this in the most unread way possible, who generally cares about this other than the people who want to be on the leaderboard? Exactly. Exactly. It's like that one image that you see of like the person like being given a medal, popping off, and then the people above them, because it's like a third place person or sometimes the 10th place person popping off. But everyone who ranked better than them is like staring at them like, why the fuck is this guy popping off? Like I think y'all know like what I'm referring to when I'm saying that. Like I've seen it and it's just so weird to me. Let's go grab the iridium fishing rod. Thick. Move that over there. I also do want to get a bobber. This is the dress spinner, which is really good. Might do that. But I can make those my own, so. I'll be back to fishing here in a moment. I need to go talk to Demetrius. But no, I'm the same way, Blossy. Like, I'm just wondering, like, what the point of that is. But that's, like, a common thing with the Dead by Daylight, is it's like, yeah, by the way, if you want to do well, like, you got to play this to be on top of the imaginary leaderboard that doesn't matter. It's like, oh, okay. Got it. Speedrun thing, maybe. Oh, I already have a, I was about to say, I already have a cock. Okay. Old Farmer's Drummer, I've been here for a year now. We've started to make friends with local townspeople. It feels great. They're sending me gifts and secret family recipes in the mail, too. That's really helpful. Scarecrows, when you start growing a lot of crops on your farm, you can expect to be visited by crows. In the morning, you might discover that a crow has made breakfast out of your hard work. One way to prevent these bothersome crows from eating your crops is to set up scarecrows near your crops. Be aware that scarecrows have limited range, so you need multiple if your farm is large. Scarecrows keep track of how many crows they've diverted. You can use this to tell if they're in a useful spot. Collectible scarecrows are just for looks, so you work just the same as a regular model. And the secret of the star drop. For thousands of years, people have been intrigued by the mysterious power of the star drop, but no one knows where they come from. Professor R.J. Cutler, a leading researcher on strange fruit, says this: "We've discovered traces of genetic material on meteorites that closely resembles the star drop, but it's not a proven match. Regardless of where they come from, the peculiar fruit is said to be uncommonly delicious, and some even claim they grant special power to those who eat them." Just telling you, you need to get star drops. No, I don't think you can do like a speed run in DVD, Blossy, but also I'm picking my words carefully. Here wants a mushroom. Okay. Purple mushroom. Probably do that. Need to go to Demetrius's place up here. It's the thing I get. It's the thing that I just struggle to understand is leaderboards in general. I think if it wasn't for like speedrunning conventions and everything like that, like I don't see a real point with speedrunning because there's so many games that I feel like you should just also try out some new games. But like that's my own interpretation. But here's the thing. Also Gopher. Let's Gopher. Oh, complete 10 help wanted requests. Awesome. I'm not dissing speedrunning like at all because I actually really do enjoy watching speedruns and everything like that. And I'm glad that people like get like the records and stuff. It's just like, is there more of a point to it? Is there something I'm missing? And I think it's and this is the thing, and I don't think it's not an issue with speedrunners, and I'm not trying to like dissuade them or anything like that. It's the fact that growing up, it's a me thing, because growing up I have pretty much mostly been told that like if you're going to like do anything, or if you're going to like try for something, there has to be some sort of gain from it, and that is just a general way that I've been like raised, right? So it's not like I'm trying to say, oh, don't do this or don't do that. I'm essentially saying like go for it if there is like a general value that you have for wanting to speedrun or wanting to do these like challenge sort of things, then go for it. But the way I've been raised, it's like they have to have something to gain from it. I hope I am making sense. Because I think that's like the big thing with like where my family just doesn't see the value in me streaming or like playing games, is because it's not making money and it's not like bringing in anything. But for me, like it's a place to let like my creativity flow, and it's also a place to like build a community and feels like I have like a support, that I have some sort of support system, right? As somebody who struggles to make friends like IRL, having just a chat that just enjoys what I'm doing just feels great, right? Something's happening. Is it the safe? Oh, it's the bulletin board. But no, I like that sense of community, and also like just like that sort of growth in that aspect. But for games, like when there's leaderboards, I don't ever understand it, I guess. Maybe it's a thing that like I need to like stop like super hard thinking about, because you have the same sort of issue when it comes to achievements, right? When you have achievements, achievements are cool, don't get me wrong, but there's like no real point to them other than like personal enjoyment. And maybe that's what it comes down to, is that it's wanting that personal enjoyment. That would make a lot more sense, honestly. So maybe if looking about it at that lens, then maybe I would get like the speedrunning aspect, but I still wouldn't get the whole like Dead by Daylight like leaderboard aspect, because that speedrunning at least is like that general fulfillment that you feel like you're doing well, and there is like a way to like show that you're doing well. For Dead by Daylight, I guarantee like 90% of players, 95% of players probably just do not care about the concept of trying to like do some min-max crazy shenanigans. So. Now, as far as DBD goes, I think my thing with it is I'm not a game designer by any means. Oh my lord, excuse me. I'm not a game designer by any means. Do I want to design games one day? That would be great. Like there's, oh my gosh, this fish is going crazy. don't have like the know how to code, but like I said, my strengths lie in story writing and scripts and that sort of stuff. So that's just where I feel the most comfortable. But for DBD, Blossom, let me just see what you said first before. Games, I assume, mostly do the challenge themselves, but keeping the game fresh. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. Get the record. Yeah, other than a healthy rivalry. And that's the thing, is like speedrunners have the healthy rivalry, while Dead by Daylight players want the worst in each other, so it's crazy. No, but for DBD, I think with the changes, because there's always, like I said, the thing that started this conversation was the back and forth between survivor and killer. Excuse me. I think a ranked mode would be ideal. I think a ranked mode would absolutely be ideal. Just so that way, like, you separate the people who want to, like, extremely try hard with the people who don't. Then, like, you could have tryhards going into casual, but, like, there might be a lesser gain from it, you know? There might be a lesser gain. But what I do think they need to change is... So they just introduced diminishing returns. I would like something to show if a perk is going to be affected by, or if a power or a perk or something is going to be affected by the diminishing returns. That would help people start making more varied builds, because that would at least help be like, hey, like these two won't technically work together at like at a good rate, so maybe consider switching it. I would also like for there to be something, because perks are like the big thing. I would like for there to be a way to play the game perkless where it is just skill. So no perks, no add-ons, nothing of the sort. And the reason for that is because that way it is pure survivor skill against pure killer skill. And that would at least show you the way of, is the game more survivor-sided or more killer-sided if no one's running any perks or anything like that at all. I'm still in the mindset that the game in general is killer-sided for 1v4 and survivor-sided for 2v8. I think I've been going back and forth with those. My brain don't work well. No, I'm pretty sure I say that, like, the killer is the 1v4 because it depends on the killer skill in 1v4. It doesn't matter how good the survivors are. And then it's the survivor skill in 2v8 because of how ridiculous that mode is. I should be able to make it in time. Keyword is shit. I'm looking at the time, I'm like, might be cutting this super, super close. Go! Quickly! Run! Sleep. That's how you do it. And also, as far as like perks go, I also would say they should add something that shows what like the perks would be strong with and what they're like weak against. Maybe that would help. Not 100% sure, but oh dude, another. No, my poor whatever this was. Oh, there's two of them that got sniped. That's unfortunate, but them's the breaks, them's the breaks. was about to say, I do have deluxe bait. Interesting. Well, I can just buy more then here in a bit. So, pepper time. It's time to give some peppers to Shane. Actually, Lewis likes peppers too. As long as the peppers don't die, we're chilling. Dear Villica, I read an article about you in the local paper. I'm so impressed with your progress on the farm. Keep this up, and dear old Dad might be retiring in the Fern Isles luxury bungalow after all. Love, Dad. Villica, I heard you've been giving some people a hand around town. Everyone seems really thankful. I'm awarding you with this month's Best Neighbor Award with a small cash prize. Keep it up, Mayor. 500. You appreciate it. Okay. So these can go in there. Need 3 of those because I believe one's for that, and then Lewis wants one, and then so does Bane. So I can start giving these to them. Let me think here. I think I'm just gonna buy a bunch of deluxe bait. You know what? I actually should craft some bobbers. 2 iron bars. Can't do that. Copper bar and 10 sap for a trap bobber. So let me do... I really should just have the furnace going. Let's put this right here. Those right there, and then we will make a trap bobber. Moss, like, seems like it would be interesting, but I don't really need it. Alright, let's go down. Talk to Shane. Also, how's our trees coming along down here? I haven't really checked. A tree did get nuked. That is a thing. One of the trees did get just destroyed. 2 of them, actually. So I'll have to see which trees they are, and then go from there. No, not the tree. 9 a.m. Oh, no, not 2 trees. It's fine. There's also... It's just because of, like, lightning. Like, lightning is the thing that really, like, messes stuff up. Like, cool, those are going, but, like, I need more, and I just don't have more. So, like, our crops are gonna be hit a little bit, but... That's my idea. So foraging just went up. Purple mushroom. I swear I have at least one. I do. Put that off at Pierre's. And then more fishing. I think the grind right now is just get the fishing to level 10. It's so far like my most lucrative, like, money making right now. Whose birthday's up next? Gus's, Gus, Maru, and Alex. And then the luau is happening. Bring a sweet pea to Gus. Pierre wants the purple mushroom. Yes. Okay. Here you go. I haven't really been doing my extravagant gift giving lately. We'll get there. This is my favorite. No problem, buddy. I mean, Shane's gonna be at the pub anyway, so I'll just drop it off at him later. Stone, I don't need it. Whenever I get stone, it's like, nope. There is a lot that I do need to make. I am just doing this because I think it's just more worthwhile to Like my goal right now is I need to buy as much from Willie's. So there's a fish smoker recipe that we do need. There's pike bait, interesting. And then like there's decorations, but I think I really want to get the fish smoker. But there's actually, well, I mean, I also need to get the extra backpack first, so I might just get the 10,000 with fishing, go get the backpack, and then just go from there. Why is there so much lightning? It's because it's storming. That's all. Fishing is like the best for money. It's pretty good. It's so scary. Yeah, I'm pretty scared when it comes to lightning as well. Like, I remember when I was younger. So the first house I lived in, or I guess it was technically the fifth, but the first state I lived in, there was always storms happening. And my parents said like, oh, you can't see the bolts of lightning. That means it's heat lightning. And since it's heat lightning, that means that, you know, it's not going to strike our house or anything. Like, you don't have to worry. So that like made me feel at ease, but you know, then I moved to Arizona, and immediately it's like, yeah, by the way, like bolts of lightning happen all the time when it storms. Like, oh, a dust storm's coming or something, bolts of lightning. It's raining like just a little bit. Here's like 5 bolts of lightning back to back to back to back to back, and then like that's it. I think we're at a point like with technology where like lightning doesn't do too much damage anymore. It usually just shuts out the power rather than like causing everything to explode. But I have seen I've seen 2 houses catch on fire due to lightning. In the most recent one, it was in Arizona where like there was like a pretty bad storm that happened. I was driving around, and as I was driving back, there was a house on fire, and I read in the news that it was because of a lightning strike. The first one I think was the scariest, to me personally. It was in, I think, the 4th house I lived in, still in the first state. And it's so vivid in my head because like it instilled the fear of fire and lightning into me. What happened was, I can tell you the day because it's clear in my brain. I was playing in Glorp's room, Crypto Bro. I was playing Super Monkey Ball, the baseball minigame, in his room on a CRT TV, and it's raining, there's lightning and everything, and I'm just trying not to look outside because it's scary, and I don't want to deal with it. The storm goes on for like maybe like an hour or 2, and then there's no more rain, but it's still dark outside, and it's like really hazy. So I just figured it was something with the rain. I'm still playing Monkey Ball, to which, and this is the part that I just don't fully remember, one of my parents was like, do you want to see a fire? There's a house on fire down the road. And I'm like, what? And it's just the spectacle of me. I take my bike, and I think one of my brothers is with me. and then both my parents. So I think, no, actually, no, that would have been both my brothers. Because I think they would have brought Scrunch, who would have been a baby at that time. And we walked to the top corner of that neighborhood and proceeded to watch a house just burn. Heat lighting, I think the way I had heat lighting is, yeah, it's more like a flashbang, but you don't see the streak. It just looks like it's lightning in the air. Essentially, like the clouds are being flashbanged, I guess. I don't know. That's just how I had explained to me. But anywho, yeah. So I was watching. No, it wasn't just us. Like, it was like a lot. I remember a lot of people in the neighborhood were there, like just watching, and the fire trucks came and, were putting it out and everything. I don't think my family knew that family that was there, but I do remember being told that's why lightning's scary. They've lost all of their valuables. They lost all of their personal possessions. Any photos they had, they're gone. Like, they lost everything. That's why you got to be aware of lightning. And hearing that as a kid, oh my gosh, like, terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. It stuck with me, obviously, since I remember it years and years later. I think Doge has made fun of me a few times for being afraid of, like, when thunderstorms would roll around. I can't help it, because, yeah. That house had so much stuff happen, now that I think about it. Because that was like my big introduction to gaming. Is there were these two twins that had like a basement that had like they had their N64 there, so that's how we played Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, as well as Pokemon Snap. It's why I guess now that I think about it, I think because of the those twins, I've never, like, there's always been like this stigma for like girl gamers or something like that. But one of the twins, they were a girl. She always played games with us too. Like, always played games with us. I guess it never felt weird. And there was another guy that I knew there who, he, like, we had sleepovers and stuff, but I'd always, like, leave early because I was, like, I don't know, I remember being, like, thrown off about something. I don't remember the specifics. There was another friend of mine that lived there. Like, I think that was, like, this... I think it was the second most amount of friends I had, but I was like a kid that, like, I went to every door and tried to befriend everybody, so, like, I knew a whole lot of people until you went to the outskirts of that neighborhood, and then I did. That's also... Have I ever... I don't know if I've ever talked about the bump on my head. Huh. Now that I think about it. I don't think I have. This is one of my stories that, like, I remember vaguely, but I don't know how accurate it is because, like, it's very possible that something else led to the bump, but this is just what I believe led to the bump. So you have a bumpy head. What happened? So this was first grade. So I lived in this house, I should mention, like, at first grade. So I was young, right? And we took the school bus to go to school. And I think, can I even get this? I'd have to go from this pier. I am going to go this way real quick. Because I need to drop off the peppers and stuff. Yeah, so when I was in first grade, I took the bus and I did get bullied like quite a bit. Wasn't the best time. Which my dad freaking I'll get to that here in a moment. But yeah, I got bullied a bit, especially on the bus. Because I always like kept to myself for the most part. And it, you know, it was what it was. But there was one day where we're riding the bus home, and we were, weirdly enough, it was right out front of the house that would eventually like catch fire from the lightning strike. Like that was where like the bus stop was. So I'm just checking these real quick. Well, let me just drop this off too while I'm at it. Gosh, I remember this vaguely, and I feel like there's something I'm missing about it, but I don't know what. So I'm sitting on the bus where I'm talking, and then I think at one point this kid comes up to me, and as we're stopped, like we were told to have the windows on the bus, like we couldn't have them like all the way down for some reason, like they had to be to like a certain point. So he puts down the window and then shoves my head to the corner, like the open part of the window. And that's like the last like coherent memory of it that I have. Like he just slammed my head against this window, like this open part of the window. What I think happened afterwards is like I kind of passed out on the ground because of the pain. I was crying. I thought there was a lot of blood everywhere. I could be wrong because there's no stitches there. It is just a bump, so I don't think it actually opened. But for some reason, I feel like there was like a bunch of blood. I feel like the bus driver did like check partially on me and then just didn't care because we were close enough to my house anyway, and my house was a bus stop. Like literally just like right in front of it was the bus stop. So like I want to say what happened is we got to the bus stop. The bus driver actually picked me up, took me to my parents' house, told them that it seems like I like hit my head. And I think I was just put into a bed to sleep it off. I want to say that's what happened. But everything after that is like fuzzy, but that seems to be the memory that I have. But once again, when you hit your head, like I imagine your brain's like not all there, right? Like your brain's like, the fuck just happened? I'm in pain. What could possibly have persuaded been about? Like, buddy, have maximum 3 years memories. Well, keep in mind, so this is also the... It's weird because it's a memory that, like, I feel like I shouldn't have, and it's weird to describe how I have this memory. Because I don't think I was there, but that's a long story that I think I've talked about a few times vaguely, but never, like, really talked about. I'll get to that here in a bit. I guess screw talking about Stardew while we're fishing. We're just going to talk about Kit's life. I don't know. I wasn't mean to anybody. I just tried to befriend everybody, but I was definitely like a social outcast because I just sucked at talking to people anyway after trying to befriend them. Like, I'd be like, be my friend, and then just like wouldn't talk. At least that's how I remember it. But also, like I said, those memories might not be entirely true. So anyway, since then, the top left of my head, there is a very clear like indentation. Like it's a actual like, it's covered up by enough hair to where you like, obviously you can't see it and everything, but if you felt it, like There is something there, but it's also like just indented. So yeah. Well, here's another. There's two more things that are just getting destroyed by the frickin' lightning. Oh well. Oh, I think one of the red peppers. Did one of the red peppers? No, one of the hops got destroyed too. Oh well. I'll worry about that later. Foraging, tree, fertilizer, wild seeds for winter, warp totem, mountains. All right. The other thing to, I guess, talk about when it comes to uh, that, I guess, lightning does not like the hops. Apparently not. He just wants to buy the backpack right now. 6,800. Not bad. Baked fish. Hooray. Oh, it's the morning time. I was like, where is this? Top secret, here's the recipe for my favorite blueberry tart. Don't tell anyone I'm giving it to you because we're such good friends. Thanks. I need to give a sweet pea to Gus. Okay, so the other thing to talk about is my weird memories from childhood. This is like conspiracy theory kit right now, because I cannot explain it, but oh my gosh, does it feel insane? Is the best way to put it. So not many people seem to like be able to remember like their early memories, right? Like, oh, I'm like 5 years old. I remember doing this. Like, you don't remember that, from what I understand. Okay, but I have like weird memories when I was younger. Like the clean room, like I vaguely remember, but I thought like that was something I watched on TV, and I'll explain why in a moment. But obviously that did happen. The bump in the head, I think the me hitting my head part is actually true. But once again, like there's probably more to it that I just don't remember, right? But the way my memories work is strange, I guess. I think about the best way I want to describe this. Also, I think I want to see about buying some stuff. Sorry, just while I'm at it, I'm like thinking about some things. I think what I'm gonna just do is I should just organize all this. I need to go to Robin's is what I need to do. Oh, I still need the sweet pea. Make sure I grab that. So I have this weird memory. And this is gonna just sound insane, and I understand that it sounds insane. So I understand no belief. It's just, this is what the kit brain seems to remember. I feel like some people are like, kid's gonna say aliens, and we're gonna be like, you're an idiot. It's like, no. I seem to remember my life from, I guess, being born, quote unquote, to the age of 7, so 2nd grade, like watching a TV show. So the best way to explain, and this is something that like I still remember to this day, like it's so vivid and I can never explain it. So also, do you sell floor, right? Yeah, you sell this and this. Actually, I'm just gonna take all these. Which, you know what, I should probably write down what I'm purchasing. Wood floor, stick plank floor, stone floor is stone floor and then brick floor. Okay, stone floor, brick floor. I think we're good. Yeah, no, the brick floor is what I want, which I need clay for, right? Clay and stone. So it's time for Kit's favorite thing of destroying a beach, which is what the plan is for today. Because I actually do want to make the brick floor and then the rustic plank floors I actually want to build too. We're gonna start getting it all taken care of. Okay, so to explain, for some reason I have this memory of sitting in what is more or less just a completely dark room with a light, like a ceiling light right above me, and a really old, like, 2-antenna TV. Like, it's a black box, it has 2 antennas going, one to the left, one to the right. Super, super old, like, television. Like, we're talking hella old, okay? And this TV, I can't see myself. I don't know what I look like or anything like that. I just remember watching a kid on this TV, and it was like watching their entire life. So like watching them like be born to like literally just watching like a third-party perspective of like this kid being born and then going through life, playing like at recess, being just blissfully unaware of how the world worked and such, right? And I'm just watching and seeing this life before all of a sudden everything, like the light turns off, the TV turns off, everything goes dark, and then I wake up and my first like actual memory is me waking up from sleeping on, you know, those like old like train rugs, right? Like it's the rug that did I just get a price ticket? Okay, cool. Sebastian, am I friends enough with you to actually go in your room? No. Okay, cool. Like all my memories are just like watching on the TV, and then you get to the like 2nd grade, and I'm like waking up, and I remember like the teacher like waking me up to be like, hey, like you need to wake up, you can't be asleep like in class, sort of thing. I don't remember the way you're supposed to do this, but I'm just gonna do this for clay. I feel like it's something like this. don't remember the best way to get clay. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Yeah, no, that's like pretty much where my memories are. Is like what I just described with me hitting my head. Like I just remember that through a TV, more or less. But like once it happened, like the TV went dark, and like that's all I got. And then from that point, though, like feels like I was like different or something like that. I don't know the best way to describe it after that point. It's something that's like always stuck with me, growing up. I remember my second grade teacher saying that like I acted different after I like woke up. And then my grades like improved substantially. So I don't know. It's a weird fucking thing. What do you mean you watch your life but it was on TV? What's happening? I don't know. That's literally like what my memories are from like birth to age 7. Like that's the reality of it. My stomach is growling. Reading this book again will grant you some combat experience. Nice. Somebody want this book? Alex wants this book. Okay. I can give that to him later. Obviously, I haven't had like any like memories or something about that like recently. But yeah, that's just been something that for some reason I always remember. Or I always will remember. Yeah. Do be what it is. Memories are just weird. Can you leave your bedroom so I can give you your topaz? Actually, you. 100 hardwood, 10,000. Okay. Cabin, pet pearl, silo, well. That's not bad. For my consciousness was like random ass day when I locked in, started to remember stuff. I thought not like third perspective. Do you think that actually sounds kind of cool? I mean, it kind of does, but then you got to remember like kind of jarring that that's what I remember. So Sebastian, I need you to come out, please. Oh, Pasta streaming Reaper right now too. Come on, Sebastian, I need you to leave your room so I can give you a topaz. Actually pretty important. I need you. Please. Alright, there you go. Sebastian's leaving. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Oh, there you go. Okay, time to design the farm. Let me do this. Cool. I also need to make the silos and stuff too. That is something else that I need to do. Time to make Is this what I look like when I stalk Sebastian? Just awkwardly stand in front of his orders, waiting for him to come out? Probably. Okay, stone, and then I need... Is the rustic floor just wood? Yeah, it's just wood. So, let me grab this. So rustic plank floor, and then the brick floor. There we go. So we've done it. We've made both of those. Let's mark those off. Now let's start making things. There, and then brick floor. How do you clay farm? Stardew Valley clay farming. Because I don't remember how you're supposed to do this. Okay, so you can get that all later. Cool. All right, let's go make some things. Okay. So if I've done this correctly, I should be able to do make this path. And then this goes all the way down. All the way down. Because I also need to get rid of this stuff. So that's fine. All the way down. That is it. So I need to... Nope. That's not the right thing to look up. Stardew Valley clay farming. That's what it is. What is this? I just read this and my brain hurts, but I'll do it later. Okay, so there's that. Let me get rid of this. Can I place these underneath these right now? No. All right, cool. So I have to move those. And then I also need to stop this. I do need to build the well. So that's something else to do. Let me just make sure. Doing something like this. I don't know why I'm like looking at like my list, my like what I made, and I'm like, why did I do what I did? I just need to do this. And then so 1, 2, 3, 4. This is gonna be brick. And then there's this right here. Okay. So if that's brick, that's that. So then that means it's this. So is this 1, 2, 3? Is that what this is? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So that's that. 3, boom. Okay. Yeah, because I'm putting the well right there. Once I decide to make it. Now I'm at the point though where I need to figure out what else to do. I feel like I really need to like level up my axe and my mining pick. Am I just gonna go fishing? Is that all I'm doing? For like the rest of the time right now is I'm just gonna fish and then finish this up. We might just become fishermen. I mean, my fishing skill is level 9, so like once that's maxed, I don't want to work on it anymore until I can finish other things. So I guess that might be the play. It might be. It's raining. Okay, so never mind. We're gonna go straight back to. Oh, I need to place this down. Found some good quality stone. Maybe you could build something with it. Where did you find stone from, my friend? I don't understand, but go. That I needed that. Why would you? Whatever. Okay. I feel like I should just make a whole bunch of stuff, right? Oh, the radishes are done. I don't remember why I need radishes. I just did. Radishes for... Nope, radishes just there for some reason. Alright, throw that down there. I'll just hold on to them, I guess. I don't remember why I need those, but I do. For some reason. I should build... No, what I should do is go fishing. That's the big thing, is I should go fishing. It's somebody's birthday today. I don't remember whose birthday. Is it Gus? Is it Gus's birthday today? I think it's Gus's birthday. What does Gus want? Diamond, escargot, fish taco, orange, tropical curly, curry, daffodil, or truffle. I mean, if you have literally any of those, Gus, sure, but I don't think I do, so. There's shorts to the bottom. Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep going fishing. Because then that gets us 10,000. Yeah, the fish will get us to 10,000, which means then that I could... do things. I could buy the backpack. That's what I was going to try to say. Let's go this way. And hey, if I get to level 10, then that's good. And then we'll work on seeds, I suppose. Could somebody please bring me a radish? I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Good thing I held on to my radishes. I don't have any bat wings. That's unfortunate. Let me do this again. I would have to go back into the mines. Unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, radish. I need stone because the stone will then help me with... Where's the stone? I was like, where did I put all my stone? I only need 75 stone. What am I doing? I'm gonna build the well. I'm going to watch lightning destroy everything that I hope and know and love. That's fine. And then everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Down here. Demetrius did want this, right? Yeah, okay. Demetrius did. Radish, and then we do this. Hello, construct. I would like a well, please. Just because I want it to look great. We're gonna put the well right here. Thank you. Here's a radish. Thank you. I mean, listen, if they're right here, we're gonna grab them. And I'm pretty sure it's Gus's birthday. Pretty sure. Who likes grapes? Does Vincent like grapes? Vincent likes grapes. You can give Vincent grapes. Sandy likes sweet peas, but we don't have access to Sandy yet. Not for a while. Alright. Is it Gus's birthday? Yes, it is. Cool. I should probably also go into the mines. Like, that feels like a good idea. Alright, well. We'll give it to you later. You know what? Actually, we'll give this to Vincent. Those two can just stay there. It's fine. I didn't make a bobber. Could have done that. That's fine. Hello, Vincent. Where are you? You're not here? Where could you possibly go? Are you in the museum? Sorry, Penny I know is there, but no. Alright, well. We tried. I tried looking for them. They're not there, so that's fine. Rainbow shell. Okay, that's the place to mine to get the clay, so. Now we're back to fishing. I love fishing. It's a great time. It's a good thing. I might actually end off after this day. Just because, one, I'm hungry, and two, I know I started late, but I'm also hungry. So we're just gonna fish. Get a whole bunch of stuff. Go from there. The lightning strikes, though, are brutal. That is for sure. We're also getting a bunch of iridium, so. Iridium style fish. It's not bad. Not bad at all. You know, it just dawned on me. Whoops. It just dawned on me that I never posted this onto the Discord. Like, hey, we're streaming. That's fine. I need to talk to, like, Neko or somebody about getting that bot set up to automatically do it. Because otherwise I'm always going to forget. fishing, yeah. So we're not going to be able to get the backpack today, because I probably won't have enough. Well, I won't be able to sell it to Willie anyway, so that's fine. That is fine. But I think we'll get a lot more done the next Stardew stream, which I still want to do is like tomorrow. Because I really feel like I could get a whole lot of stuff done. It's just once fishing gets 10, I would not want to fish anymore just because we've already maxed it out and I want to focus my time elsewhere. Especially because I did read there was like a mastery system in the game. So I was like, maybe I want to focus on that. Fish is good income. But then my next thing would be crops. The crops would be the next big income. Which actually, you know what? I would probably then go into the mines every day after that. The reason I say that is because the mines would then... Oh, nice. You know what? Hold on. Can I sell this to you real quick? It's cowpoke. I got cowpoke for making 50k. Honestly, not bad. These two as well. Deluxe baits. Gonna get 30 of it. Might not seem good enough, but that's fine by me. Let's go drop some stuff off to those who need it. I actually could do this. So it was like a 10 by 10, so it said like 1, 2. So right here, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. I fucked it up already. Leave. I don't know how it works, or do I really care right now? Apparently, there is a way to get clay later on. Gonna need to focus on it. Vincent, are you here? Thank you. Take this grape. I'm just gonna have to stop by Gus's, drop this off, and then just go back. Hey, I'm back. That's great. Happy birthday. I feel like somebody else... Rules of the Sea. Willie would like that. You know what? I can give that to him. Excuse me. Excuse me. Willie. There we go. I think we'll fish. And I think we'll do the Journey of the Prairie King and just get Fector's challenge. Now knowing how that all works. We'll get it the meh way first and then just go from there. So just give me the fish. We'll go until midnight. And then bada bing, bada boom, we're good. As far as the second stream tonight, because we are going to be doing another one at, I think I'm going to try for like 9 o'clock. I'd say 10, but like 9 seems to be better. I'm trying to, once again, I'm trying to work on the consistency part. It's just, with how life is going, I need to, it's kind of going everywhere. Whoops. Damn. That was a super cucumber. I think we'll do more Kirby Air Ride tonight. Yeah, because we could do the air ride part, get that all taken care of. I am being texted. What's happening? That was a lot of stuff. I might be forced to help out with, well, I guess it's a good thing that I'm ending off the stream here soon. We'll see what happens. Just give me the fish and then we shall be good. And I'm down for more Kirby Air Ride. Or you could do DBD, get some of the stuff there done. I don't know what I'm feeling. Really do not know. You know what? I'm gonna end the fishing escapade here. We're gonna do Journey of the Prairie King. We'll get Fector's Challenge, doing the meh way, and then tomorrow we'll do more Stardew. I think we'll just kind of cruise through. Probably like mining and stuff like that. That seems fine. No, we'll see. I have like some like ideas of like, oh, maybe I want to do this. Oh, maybe I want to do that. Can I please have my floor back, please? Thank you. They struck my floor. I can't believe this. A travesty, truly. That way. Don't really know what I'm going to do with the sea jellies stuff. Also, Elvish Artifact. I don't know if I need that for anything, so I'm going to just hold off on it. Alright, Journey to the Prairie King. Let's go get Fector's Challenge, get this out of the way, and then I'm going to have to... I guess it works, because I was just asked to, like, hey, you might need to help out with this. And I'm like, okay, well, we'll see. Start new journey. Alright. We'll get Fector's Challenge. And the, so apparently, according to the thing, since they added an update, you can pretty much press escape the moment you die. And once you die, you will back out and you won't lose life. So I'm going to pay attention to our lives. And if it does go down, even though I hit escape, just let it be known I originally got it in one run. I don't want that. I should have looked up what the power-ups did more, because like I feel like when I use that, it doesn't actually do what I want it to do. We'll take the coffee. Take the coffee. I will just, yeah, I'll get the speed boost. We'll do speed boost, and now we get this. All right, cool, 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 cool. Ooh, that's good. Hold on, we want that for later. Okay, we only got 3 coins, which is atrocious. We need at least 10. I mean, I could just make this like insanely hard for myself. So like, you know, there's possibilities that I just mess this all up. Please give me money. I mean, if we have to get boots, we have to get boots. Like, that's just the way to do it. This is good. This is fine. Y'all need to stop hiding. Alright, well, okay, we're getting a bit of money, I can't believe it. Our first upgrade is going to be boots. Our first upgrade might actually be nothing. Yeah, no, the first upgrade might actually be nothing. Is this a bad luck day? This might be a bad luck day. Please, I just need one more. Nope. Alright, well, we can't buy anything. That's bad. That's actually really bad for a bunch of reasons. Alright, well, good news. We can now buy... Okay, well, that was fun. Continue. I think we're at 5 HP? 4? Yeah, I actually don't know if that counts. Hold on. We're gonna restart. Do one more. Because that was just really, really bad. Pay attention to lives, kid. Pay attention to the lives. Safe for teleporting. But also, like, not getting an upgrade is, like, atrocious. Like, you need to get the upgrades. The fact that we couldn't even get boots is a travesty. Luck might just be terrible then, huh? Today. Do not want the zombie power. Okay, we're getting more coins. We're getting more coins. This is good. Okay. This is starting off much better. We're getting power-ups that are actually going to help. Coin. Just keep giving me coins, game. Keep giving me coins. Okay, this is good. This is good because this will actually give us a roundabout. Can I get any coins? Literally back to 3. Alright, this is bad. This is bad for a number of reasons. I'm just like, I need money. There we go. Okay. This is real life, but in the game. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Just grab this and go. Grab this and go. Looking good. We're looking good. Coffee. Get the speed boost. Another. Okay, hold on. We're rolling in the power-ups. I just need money. Like, thanks for the power-up. Like, I won't die anytime soon. But I need, you know, 4 more coins. 3 more coins. If I can get the gun, we're good. If I get the ammo, we're better. But, like, the gun is fine. 1 more coin. If I have to get the boots, we'll get the boots. Hold on. This is bad. This is bad for a number of reasons, but now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. I don't want the boots. Please, give me, like, 1 more coin. Give me 1 more. Okay, well, we're getting the boots. Thanks for the boots. Thanks for the boots, friend. Now move faster. Yay. Ah, there's my last coin that I needed. Ooh, hello, I need this. This is actually important to the cause. Please die. Thank you. Another coin. Oh, now we're rolling in the coins. Okay, hold on. This might be... Okay, here's the problem, though, is if we get enough for ammo, we're gonna have to get ammo. The problem is, if we get ammo... the issue that's at stake, but that's a lot of instant deaths. I also missed a triple shot. That's okay. Ooh, this is bad for a number of reasons. I'm actually just gonna pivot. We're at 3, right? Yeah, we're at 3. Just in case I die. Okay, now we're getting a whole bunch of coins. You couldn't have dropped these coins, like, earlier. That would have been great. You know what? Automatic is fine. Automatic does give us what we want. Okay. Like, we got the speed, right? The speed's fine. We got the boots. But I need, like, the gun or the ammo. And we do have enough for the gun. So, you know what? We're chilling in that aspect. We will have enough for the ammo. The question is, do I want the ammo more now? I think the answer is yes. Hitting faster is fine. I'll take that. Oh, give me this. This is important for the cause. This is important for the cause. We have enough. We have enough for... Okay, weirdly enough, we're gonna have a lot for future things. Okay, so this is bad for a number of reasons, because I don't want to fuck it. Alright. Continue. I have 2? I do have 2 lives. So what... Image. Oh, I have to do it at the start. Okay, I see what it is. So it's, oh, I see. I see what it wants me to do. Okay, I see how the cheese strat works. I'm not gonna do it right now. But I see what the cheese strat is. That makes a lot more sense. Alright, well, that's it. 3 hours, that's good for me. I mean, we started summer, so I feel like I'm doing a little bit slow. It's probably because I'm still getting used to Stardew again. But that's fine. Nothing to it. Nothing to it. So we'll be back later tonight. Either it's going to be with Kirby or it's going to be Dead by Daylight or something of the sort. So we'll see. But with that, I'm going to end things off here. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. Have a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, and or evening. Of course, my name's Katafi. I'll see you next time for some more Reddit Gaming. See you later. Peace. Bye, everyone.